Let's get right into it. Number 1. The quality over quantity reframe. Have you ever snoozed a full 8 hours, slammed your alarm off, and still felt like a half-charged iPhone? Meanwhile, that one friend says, "Man, I run on 5 hours and feel amazing." You'd think they've got mutant DNA or a secret life coach living in their pillow. But science says they probably just nailed sleep quality, not quantity. Here's the mind bender. Your brain doesn't count hours like a fitness tracker. It tracks cycles and depths of restoration. Psychologists explain that in 5 hours, it's possible to complete 4 intense restorative cycles if conditions are perfect. That means your muscles rebuild, your hormones rebalance, and your mind detoxes, all in less total time. But when you doom scroll TikTok under the covers, your cortisol spikes, your melatonin tanks, and those cycles get scrambled. Boom. 8 sloppy hours feel worse than 5 surgical ones. The fix? Treat your bedroom like an operating room for energy recovery. Cool temperature, between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, blackout curtains, and white noise if you live near that one dude revving his car at 2 a.m. Do a mental shutdown ritual, stretch, journal, breathe slowly, or whatever tells your brain, mission complete. Over a week or 2, your body learns this cue equals safety, so sleep onset shortens and depth deepens. That's how hustlers, students, and athletes function fresh on fewer hours. They train quality like a muscle. Remember, it's not about how long you sleep. It's about how effectively your brain recovers during the time you do. Number 2. The internal clock reset. Ever drag yourself out of bed on Monday and feel like your body's Wi-Fi hasn't connected yet? You swear you slept enough, but your brain's still buffering. Here's the kicker. Most people don't have bad sleep. They have a confused brain clock. Psychologists call it circadian misalignment, but basically, it's what happens when you live like Las Vegas time, New York time, and Netflix time all in one week. Your internal rhythm depends on predictability. If you crash at 11 p.m. one night and 2 a.m. the next and try to catch up Saturday morning, your melatonin and cortisol clocks throw a tantrum. It's why your body can't figure out when to turn off or wake up. Resetting that rhythm is simpler and more powerful than any energy drink on the shelf. Pick a realistic bedtime and stick to it like rent is due. Wake up at the same hour, even on weekends. No sleeping in because I earned it. Within a week, your brain starts predicting when to release melatonin. Within 2, you'll wake up surprisingly alert, often before the alarm. Help it along with rituals. Dim lights after 9 p.m., maybe some chamomile or lo-fi beats. Treat that consistency like a gym schedule. Skipping kills the gains. When your body trusts the routine, it squeezes deeper rest out of fewer hours. That's not luck. That's psychological conditioning harnessed for energy. Your internal clock becomes your teammate instead of your saboteur, and mornings finally stop feeling like jet lag recovery. Number 3. The 90-minute recharge cycle. Have you ever woken up feeling like you just got body checked by your own mattress? Eyes heavy, head foggy, can't even remember which side of the bed is yours? That, my friend, is what psychologists and sleep scientists call sleep inertia. And it happens when you yank yourself out of dreamland in the middle of a sleep cycle. See? Your brain runs on roughly 90-minute loops. Light sleep, deep restorative sleep, REM, the movie theater in your head stage. Repeat. But if your alarm slices through that loop halfway, it's like slamming the brakes on a roller coaster. No wonder mornings feel like molasses. The fix isn't sleeping more, it's sleeping aligned. Most people never do the math, but plan your rest in 90-minute blocks, 4.5 hours, 3 cycles, 6 hours, 4, or 7.5 hours, 5. Waking at the end of a full cycle is the difference between zombie shuffle and ready to crush the day. Apps can help, but honestly, you can guesstimate backward from when you must wake up. Add 10 to 15 minutes to fall asleep, round to the nearest 90-minute mark, and boom. Sleep timing done with psychological precision. Some people even set vibrating alarms timed to REM endings for smoother transitions. Combine this trick with your clock reset routine, and you'll swear you hacked morning fatigue. You didn't. You just finally stopped punching your own biology in the face. Align with the rhythm, and your 5-hour night suddenly performs like 7. Number 4. The 3-2-1 power down ritual. Have you ever lain in bed scrolling through TikTok, convincing yourself, Just one more funny cat video, then screamed inside when the clock suddenly flashes 1:30 a.m.? Congratulations, you just told your nervous system it's party time. Psychology explains that your brain can't shift from let's solve life mode straight into let's regenerate mode. It needs a wind-down buffer. That's where the 3-2-1 power-down ritual comes in. Simple, insanely effective, and the reason top performers crash fast, even on short nights. Here's the game plan. 3 hours before bed, no heavy grub. Late-night cheeseburgers force your body to digest while your brain's trying to detox. You end up half sleeping, half running a metabolic marathon. 2 hours before bed, log off from work or deep thinking. No emails, no, I'll just tweak this spreadsheet. Psychologists call this cognitive offloading, clearing your mental tabs so the nervous system knows it's safe to slow down. 1 hour before bed, kill the screens. Phones, TVs, and tablets blast blue light straight at your pineal gland, blocking melatonin. Replace them with analog vibes. Stretch, journal, and read something easy. Think of it as teaching your brain that quiet equals safety. Stick to this ritual for a week, and your body will associate it with rest faster than Pavlov's dog learned the dinner bell. That means you'll slip into deep sleep quicker, hit richer cycles, and reclaim hours without adding minutes. All because you finally gave your brain a proper off switch. Number 5. The dopamine sunrise effect. Have you ever woken up feeling groggy even after following every perfect morning routine on TikTok? You chug coffee like it's holy water, but your brain still moves at Windows 98 speed. Here's the wild truth most Americans miss. Morning sunlight is a more powerful wake-up call than caffeine. Yeah. That ball of fire outside your window is basically a free dopamine dispenser, and psychology can prove it. When natural light hits your eyes within the first 10 minutes of waking, no sunglasses, no car windshield barrier, your brain's suprachiasmatic nucleus, your inner clock manager, sends a message. It's go time. Cortisol levels rise appropriately, melatonin production shuts off, and dopamine along with serotonin starts firing. Translation: a happy, alert, focused version of you shows up way faster. Neuroscientists call this anchoring circadian rhythm. But let's keep it real. It's nature's cheat code. So, how do you use it? Step outside right after waking. Even if it's cloudy or freezing, that first light exposure still does wonders. Stretch, walk the dog, and sip your coffee in the driveway instead of the kitchen. Bonus tip: combine sunlight with gentle movement. That double stimulus floods the reward centers of your brain, naturally booting up your motivation. Within a week, mornings stop being torture. They feel like a fresh start, literally. And here's the kicker. You'll also sleep deeper at night because that early light syncs your internal clock. Less sleep, more focus, and no caffeine crash. Sunshine is the original smart drug. Free, legal, and it absolutely works. Number 6. The micro-nap mind boost. Have you ever hit that 3 p.m. wall where your brain feels like mashed potatoes and even your to-do list starts laughing at you? Most folks grab another giant coffee or a neon energy drink, but psychology says a 10-minute reset beats both. Welcome to the micro-nap. Short, controlled doses of shutdown that recharge you faster than a latte ever could. Here's the trick. Your brain only needs a sliver of offline time to sweep away built-up adenosine. That sleepy chemical causing that I can't even feeling. Set a timer for 10 to 20 minutes max, darken the room, and ditch your phone. Seriously, airplane mode or bust. You don't have to fall fully asleep. Even floating in that halfway zone flips your neural switch from high beta brainwaves, overthinking, to alpha and theta, recovery mode. Studies from NASA, the US Army, and even Google show micronaps boost reaction time, memory, and mood, all without morning-style grogginess. It's like giving your neurons a snack instead of a full Thanksgiving meal. Make it part of your daily grind. Lunch break in your car, reclined at your desk, earbuds in. Pick a short playlist that fades out stress instead of blasting beats. The payoff? That reboot fuels another 4 hours of solid focus, meaning you can sleep fewer total hours at night without feeling wrecked. You're not lazy for napping. You're strategic for protecting your cognitive ops center. Short sleep, sharp mind. That's psychological efficiency in action. Number 7. The restful identity shift. Have you ever told someone, "I'm just not a morning person," and then used it as a hall pass for exhaustion? That line feels innocent, but psychology says every time you speak it, your brain quietly files it as fact. That's the root of burnout culture. We identify as tired, so our mind keeps proving it true. Here's the twist. Your mindset literally regulates your energy chemistry. People who view rest as fuel instead of luxury activate different neurological patterns: lower cortisol, steadier focus, and faster recovery, even on short sleep. Wild, right? It's called cognitive reappraisal, and it's how top athletes, special ops soldiers, and Fortune 500 execs trick their bodies into functioning optimally under limited rest. You start by reframing self-talk. The next time you open your eyes too early and want to groan, swap "ugh, I'm dead" for "cool, new day. Let's reboot." That tiny swap cues dopamine release instead of stress hormones. Layer in gratitude, "I get another shot today." Or visualization, picture yourself powering up. Repetition rewires the subconscious, turning performance into identity. Treat sleep like a teammate, not an enemy stealing hours from your hustle. Write it on a sticky note if you have to. Rest fuels results. Within weeks, your default shift flips. You stop chasing energy and start owning it. That's the mindset of people who thrive on less sleep. Master the psychology, and waking up fresh stops being a dream. It becomes your baseline reality. So, which trick are you testing tonight? Drop a comment, hit like, and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.